5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hello and welcome everyone to Truth, Beer, and Consequences. That was my Doc Rivers.
Ah, Doc Rivers. I was so confused for a second. I'm
it's not Dirk's fault.
Oh God, what?
This is a podcast from my co-host and I listen to and watch all the Cincinnati-based craft beer media from the previous week. We get together to podcast host, and today we are back at Higher Gravity Summit Park. Thank you, Higher Gravity, for being a gracious podcast host. My name is Marco. I've been in the craft beer scene for about a decade now, and some of the other voices you heard belong to the Gnarly Gnome.
Or not.
No. One of the other.
He may have gotten an invite. No, he stole our invites and is now
What's going on?
Pretending to be us.
Sam Adams, Cincinnati, Boston Beer.
Impersonating us.
WTF.
Yeah.
Do you know we've been doing Sam Adams water carrying for 5 years. The Cincy Brewery Patriarchs were like 10 episodes in and got invited to meet Jim Cook.
You know, hey, we have an in this year.
Yeah.
We have Adam.
Yeah. Is he still there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We have an in. Isn't Ben Metz down there too now?
Yeah. As far as I know.
We have two ins.
Yeah. We have two ins and we're still out? What the hell?
I didn't say they were guaranteed, but if Gnome is down there now, if he sees our ins, hopefully he can make sure that our ins are in.
What is this Instagram invitation to the kickoff party?
How about
kickoff is nuts?
It's it's the grams.
It's the grams.
We're terrible at all of this stuff, at actually reaching out to people and doing social medias, and I keep saying I'm going to get better at it, and it's a lie. I'm not getting any better at it.
One of the other voices you heard was the Weekly Pint's Chris.
No,
you didn't hear that.
He's being attacked by loons.
Yeah.
By the lakes of Michigan.
What is that?
A bird.
I know it's a bird, but I mean,
it's mostly black bird with white spots.
Yeah.
It's a loon. Yeah. It's a cool looking bird, kind of creepy looking actually. But yeah.
That's a derivative from the word lunatic?
No. Loon, not LUN.
Okay.
Yeah. No, there's no K in it. It's a C at the end.
At the end of loon?
A tick.
Okay.
There's no K. You said K, and I said no. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a C.
Yeah. You see?
Oh, I see.
Well, no, it's a lake up in Michigan.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a C.
And the other voice you heard belongs to the best co-host in Podcastlandia.
I'm Julia, and you know that things are going sideways when I ask Marco to try to help me with technology.
You did.
I did. I'm like, Marco, how does this work?
Marco, how does this work?
And he's like, he just looked at me, and I went, oh.
I don't know. Let me find an IT person.
I don't know. Sometimes I get confused.
Okay.
Sometimes I'm having a bad day, and I don't know how the things work.
Have a bad day. What do we have to talk about?
We have to talk about Barstool Perspective. We have to talk about Cincy Brew Dads. We have to talk about Blake's Craft Beer Podcast.
Okay.
And we have to talk about the Weekly Pint.
Also, the thoughts and opinions on this podcast are ours and ours alone. They do not reflect any entity which we may be affiliated with, such as full-time jobs, part-time jobs, third jobs, Higher Gravity, Southridge Brewing, local drug manufacturing facilities, computer parts repair places. Cali. Glamour Shot Studios.
The FAA.
The Cincinnati Zoo and Botanical Garden.
Ooh, indeed, yes.
So all of those places, none of those places are we speaking for. We do the heavy lifting around here. We do the real work. We actually have beverages on this podcast. We're not like those fake-ass podcasts. Blake knows what I'm talking about. But anyways, Julia, what are you drinking?
I am one of these secret beer drinkers for round 1 of the Gnarly Gnomes Oktoberfest quest. I am drinking Rheingeist Franz, so I am taking notes on the spreadsheet. I am putting in my numbers in the columns and the rows.
Numbers and columns and rows.
And giving my total score for what I feel about this beer.
Okay.
Good old Franz, yeah.
Franz.
From the Rheingeist house.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you, Marco? What are you're drinking?
I am having Esoteric's Fest beer.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is excellent. It's very good beer.
Are you also were you invited to fill out the spreadsheet? Did you get the invite?
No, I need to check the
you need to check the
email.
Instagram.
Check the email, Instagram.
Yeah, check the gram. That's where I got my invite.
I need to check
for the
that
spreadsheet.
Instagram.
Yeah.
For the spreadsheet?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where all the spreadsheet invites go.
When I check Instagram the next time will be the first time.
All right. Well, it is the third Tuesday of the month, which means it is Kolsch Night. So this is going to be a slightly quicker episode than usual. Plus, we don't have any extra distractions sitting across from us, which also helps.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Not always.
Yeah, but
sometimes.
it helps.
But
Sometimes.
it helps us move things along a little bit quicker than.
Just it's just fewer voices. That's all.
True. Fewer opinions, fewer rabbit holes to be brought up. Not that we can't come up with our own rabbit holes, but
right.
yeah.
Talk about holes if you want.
Yeah, why not?
No.
No? Okay. All right. What do you say we just go ahead and move into Barstool Perspectives then?
Okay, moving on.
Moving on. All right. This was the episode that, once again, did not go live on August 14th, 2026. I don't know how many times
Couple
we
of great
need
looking
to
shirts.
say they need to go live. There were some fantastic shirts. Not as much fruit on Brett's shirt
Right.
as I thought there should be for Fruit Friday, but you
Right.
know, whatever. It was still a great shirt.
Good
Mike's
looking
shirt
shirts.
was absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
They started the show by talking about how Diageo stock is up 4% since they announced that they're firing almost $1 billion in people.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah, when they say that they're cutting costs and firing a lot of people, stockholders or shareholders that go, that's fucking awesome, yeah,
Yay.
and like everything gets better. And it's like, don't you realize that that's going to impact?
Yeah, those people,
eventually, maybe not immediately, but that will impact the ability for product to get made and the quality. Like it's.
I'm not going to disagree that there's probably some form of streamlining that can happen.
Sure.
What I will disagree with is the assumption from the people moving the market that this is overall a great idea. Now,
right.
I will say a downturn in sales usually means that you probably have some opportunity to do some cost cutting, but man, people do these jobs.
Yes.
And then when you eliminate the people, there still need to be done.
And
you
so
just
you
have
pile
fewer
more
people.
work onto the remaining people who are already burnt out and overworked.
Yeah, and
I have an idea.
Okay, all right, hold on.
I have an idea. This is Julia's idea.
Okay, Julia's idea.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Insert some fun flair music. What about we take the top 3% of people in Diageo, the top 3% of salaries,
The C-suites.
the C-suites,
Yeah.
top 3%, and we just lower their salaries by 3% each.
No.
That's it. 3%. That's it.
No, you've gone too far.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I didn't mean to offend. I was just
No.
thinking of where can we save money where it won't actually be noticed, but it will still have a pretty big impact without actually impacting anyone's livelihood.
Yeah. No, I mean, you just go to middle management and you just get rid of a bunch of them.
Oh, yeah, we have too many of those.
Just make larger territories where they have less.
Okay.
They have less personal contact.
Okay.
Communicate more through, Zoom calls and things of that nature.
Gotcha.
Then which ups the micromanaging, finger pointing, the employee expectation and documentation process.
Okay. All right.
Which will then end up stressing out your workforce. causing labor to be disgruntled, and then put out a worse, unfortunately, end product.
So you're sure that
because
just
you've created an environment of
uncertainty?
unfortunate ways of having to hold people accountable.
So you're sure that just shaving a little bit of money off of the highest earner salaries isn't
no, we can't
a good
do that.
No? Okay.
No. Because when push comes to shove, they're the ones that are leading the company.
They're the ones doing the shoving of everyone else off the cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Thank you for setting me straight on that one. I thought I had a good idea. Turns out I was incredibly wrong about how the world works. Mike shared some jokes for the kids as they pleaded with their viewers to stay off of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm fine with. As I just said not even 5 minutes ago that we needed to be on social media more to try to get the invites that we're not getting.
Well, if we'd have learned it as a child.
Oh yeah. That's why I'm not good with social media for Truth Beer Pod, is because I haven't been glued to it since I was a Ute.
True. However, we had been having to work with it ever since its invention.
Yeah. So are you trying to say there's no excuse?
What I'm trying to say is that
because we understand moderation and we're responsible about our usage.
I don't know who
should we have usage
moderation, but what I'm trying to say is the reason that MySpace keeps trying to make a comeback is because of people of our similar age.
Very young and youthful.
Right? That's what it is. Yeah. Yep.
Yes. Let's see. Brett went over beer math and how impactful it is when costs of aluminum go up even 1 or 2 cents per can.
Aluminium.
Holy crap. We've heard this before, but hearing it again in the very, very easy to understand terms that Brett laid it out in for us, God, it sucks. I mean, I don't
It's bad.
That's why I tip as well as I do when I'm in a tavern. That's why even if I get packaged beer to go from Higher Gravity, from a brewery that I'm at, when I tip on my tab, I don't just say, well, my draft beer was only this much, so my tip is only going to be considered for that much. No, my tip is on the whole damn total, even if I had 1 pint and I'm buying 3 6-packs.
Yeah.
I want to make sure
the
establishment, because as Brett was explaining, the margins that they're making are not huge.
The margins have always been very thin.
Right. So it's if I can give them a couple extra bucks, I'm going to. And so if you are curious at all about how much it costs breweries to kind of fill a can of beer, and this is, a very generalized explanation, because it obviously will depend on the beer, the ingredients in the beer, the time it made, all of these things. So just a very general, broad stroke explanation of it, and how the cost of a single can of beer for the brewery then expands into what you are paying for the can for the 6-pack, and how that translates into what the brewery actually gets paid for you buying that 6-pack. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the Brewers Association put out an explanation in the graphic last year about that topic, and it's pretty on point. And it was talking to also about insurance. It was I believe it was a Brewbound episode about the topic with the graphic and about insurance and things of those natures, or costs of things like rent and taxes and all this other mess. There's a lot of taxes that go into beer as well.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of taxes.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Actually, there's a subject that comes up in one of the other podcasts
about some of that money grabs and all that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Let's see. Brett gave some of his tips for getting your fiber during the ongoing Taylor Farms parasite debacle. debacle.
People are paying a lot of money for these GLP-1s. You could just get diarrhea.
Yeah, just eat a salad and
I lost like 15 pounds when I had COVID.
yeah.
So,
I mean,
I wouldn't recommend it, but it happened.
well, that's what I say about getting Chipotle. I'm like, it's a win-win. You get Chipotle and you lose a couple pounds.
There you go.
Let's see. Rogue Dead Guy Ale is for sale. Brett and Mike will be purchasing it unless Truth Beer Pod gets their bid in first. I hope you've been saving your pennies.
You mean that your good friend wouldn't consider buying it?
I haven't talked to him. I'm kind of mad at him for taking other breweries overseas because they don't want American shitty beers over there. So no, I have not. I've not spoken to Erwin Simon about purchasing Rogue Dead Guy.
Right, he probably wouldn't answer. He's probably walking his dog.
He probably is.
Central
or
Park.
Trying to get the peanut butter off of his hands, and he doesn't want to touch the phone with that.
Right.
Really, they don't even want Mike and Brett don't even want the brewery. They just want the picture of the naked lady in the bathtub from over the bar.
That's a good reason.
That would be spectacular.
Yeah.
I mean, a true piece of history right there. And if you think I'm making this up, watch this episode.
They put it up at Urban Artifact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would. And then sales of Buzzballs are up, all thanks to the one and only Tone.
Tone, what are you doing, buddy?
He's drinking all the fucking Buzzballs. He's like, I love those things.
So gross, man.
He messaged me after one of our episodes where we were making fun of him. He was like, I feel attacked. I love Buzzballs. And I'm like, you're the problem. You realize this, don't you?
Loves Buzzballs.
The biggie Buzzballs, the little Buzzballs, all the Buzzballs.
Right.
So, Tone, you're the problem. It's you.
They're so gross.
I actually I've never consumed. I've never even had a sip of a Buzzball, and I'm proud of that. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Those are all the notes that I had for this episode of Barstool Perspective. Did you have anything else that you wanted to bring up on this episode before the sip count?
No, I wouldn't. No, I watched this twice, and I was trying to find something to latch on to. No, I don't have anything to add.
All right. Michael brings the D. Morgan, took 6 sips.
Okay, well, what are you phoning it in, pencil whipping it here, Mike?
Maybe he wasn't feeling well. You don't know.
Like he was feeling fine,
you
but
don't know what he's been going
dealing
through.
with it. Could have been menstrual.
Or he could have already had like 4 beers, and he's like, I need to slow my roll.
They go out to lunch and have beers.
Yeah. He could have been trying to moderate, to kind of slow it down. We don't know. I don't judge. Any guesses on the number of sips Brett took?
12.
Almost. 18.
Oh, all right.
3 times the amount of
3 times.
Mike.
Yeah.
Dan's cans. How many cracks?
Dan's cans. 1.
I did not hear any.
I didn't hear any.
Yeah, so 0.
I just threw out a guess.
And were there sirens?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear any.
I didn't hear any either. So that means in this 24-minute episode, there were 24 countables, 24 sips. So according to our drinking game, which if you're new to the show, welcome. Our drinking game is for every countable that we hear, that we count during an episode, you have to take a 2-ounce sip of your favorite beverage. So 24 ounces, 24 sips in this episode, 48 ounces according to our drinking game, or 3 pints in 24 minutes.
I think you got to be working to get to that.
You absolutely do.
There's no time for
you cannot be
contemplation.
No, and your drink cannot be cold because that'll just
brain
hurt.
Freeze there.
That will just hurt. Do you know I've never had brain freeze? I don't know if it's I just consume things too slowly, but I've never experienced that.
So one thing I've heard over and over again, that if you get brain freeze, you push your tongue up to the roof of your mouth, and then that will warm up what's actually getting cold, the
nerves or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a bullshit.
Oh.
Just saying.
Okay.
So in the future, if you ever do get brain freeze,
Okay.
just know that
You're screwed. You can just wait it out.
You just wait it out. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I need to blow my nose, so I'm going to say we're going to take a quick break.
Let's take a break.
All right, we will be.
We could do all the stuff.
We could do
Blow
all the
nose,
things.
Use the restroom.
Exactly.
Wash hands. Get another beer.
Anything that needs to happen.
Anything.
We can do it right now.
Right now?
So let's do it right now.
Right now, right now?
Right now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
We have made it.
Back.
That's not Doc Rivers. That's just whispering.
Yeah, we were being quiet, because sometimes you're just quiet.
Yeah.
For us, it's kind of weird, but you know what? That's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes
About to
these
get
things-
rowdy in here.
Indeed. Starting to fill up a bit.
Let's start
Throwing chairs.
kicking some shit.
Indeed. Marco, what you got in your glass?
I don't know what this is. Number 7. Some West Coast IPA from some
Coastal from Tree Beer Brew. I don't know.
Tree Beer Brew House.
I remember
thing.
looking at it when I was
Thing.
sitting up at the bar. So
Yeah.
it'll be in the show notes.
Yeah.
It'll be in the show notes.
It's in a, what is this, 10 ounce or 12 ounce glass or whatever?
Yep.
What do we have left?
Cincy Brew Dads.
Cincy Brew Dads.
Blake.
Blake.
And the Weekly Pint.
Oh, we still got 3?
Yep.
Damn.
Cincy Brew Dads
Cincy Brew Dads.
is going to be kind of quick because it was a variety show. So
Variety
it was
show.
Mostly them talking about the beers they were drinking, their
That we can't get.
smelling and exactly.
So, I
They're
mean,
smelling. Excuse me. Wow, they're smelling and tasting notes, which we don't talk about because then that would give away
Right.
the entire reason for you guys to watch the show, which
Well,
is
then let's just
what you
do
should
that
do.
one. Let's just do that one.
That's what I figure we'll do. We can run through that one pretty quick. This is a bounty of Blue Stallion beers, variety show episode 9.
Variety show.
Blue Stallion Brewery is in Lexington.
Lexington.
Wow, Lexington,
Yeah.
Kentucky. They had an Outback Australian Pilsner,
Yeah.
an Infinite Wave New England IPA, an Above the Clouds 4 New England IPA, and Yadam S_Ippy Peanut Butter Porter, which they spent most of the episode trying to figure out what letter was missing in that name, because
Yeah.
it was literally on the label S and then underscore missing letter IPPY.
So you got 26 possible options.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It could have been a double S, sippy, snippy,
Right. Nobody said that
Smippy.
it's not a letter that was already used.
whippy,
It's not like Wheel of Fortune. You
Smippy.
could use that letter again.
spippy,
Yeah.
squippy. I guess if you use a
Squippy.
Q, it's typically like a Q.
If you use the X and a Z, would it sound the same?
Ooh, maybe.
Right?
Zippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah. Let's see. They got some funk, but not as much bite
Yeah.
from one of the beers that they had. There was a guest appearance by a damp floof, which may have been the highlight of this episode for
I
me.
don't know, Julia.
There was
another thing that might be a highlight for some people.
Yes. Matt, you should be charging for this stuff. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Telling you, this needs to be like a paid members only episode, or at least the unedited version needs to be like a paid members only version. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm trying to help you guys
He
out
puts it
here.
up there, puts it out there.
I know,
And
literally,
then,
literally,
and then
comes
comes back, does it again, and then like waves
yes,
it. Like,
yes, like there's, like it's taunting people.
yeah. Not enough feet in Cincinnati craft beer content.
Maybe for you, but I'm good. Like it's fine, but it's okay. All right, yeah, but yeah.
What if that's just a thing now? It's just every video got a flash or two of his feet in it.
It's a thing now, Matt. Even in the dead of winter, I mean, he kicks off his fuzzy bunny slipper, and the crowd goes wild. Ah! Amazing.
Watching this, I'm like,
Slow.
what the fuck are we doing with the
Ryan
feet?
slowly pulls off his sock.
Right.
Shit. Oh my God.
Right, like a groom does to the bride on the wedding.
Yeah, right,
pulls off the garter.
Exactly. Matt's making just like eye contact with the camera the entire time, doesn't look away. Oh man. They had some collaboration beers as guests on this variety show.
Yeah.
And they let us in on a secret. The only way to know if what you're smelling is accurate is to put it in your mouth.
Put it in your mouth.
Which could be terrible, could be spectacular.
Yeah.
You don't know until you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, put it in your mouth.
Indeed, indeed. They had a long debate over what state Kansas City is actually in. It is very confusing, I understand. I don't think they ever came to an actual conclusion on this. But, guys, if you need help with the geography of that, just ask the chiefs. I'm sure they know.
Isn't there 2 Little Rocks?
I think so. There are multiples of lots of cities out there. There are multiple Cincinnatis.
But not next to each other.
No, but still.
That's the thing is.
But no, but
Texarkana. There's Texarkana, Texas, Texarkana, Arkansas.
Yeah, but Kansas City.
And they're right next to each other.
Yeah, but is there a Kansas City in Kansas and Kansas City in Missouri right next to each other? Or do people just get confused because there's a Kansas City in Missouri, and Missouri is what I like to call it.
Missouri, yeah.
And it's right next to Kansas, the state. Are porters just diet stouts?
I mean...
Margo is thinking really hard about this one.
I mean...
Just pour a little water in your stout and boom, you got a porter, right? That's how...
Right.
That's how they're made. That's just how it is.
I guess traditionally porter was made from the runoff of the stout.
So,
but now
exactly.
you intentionally make a porter, and then you intentionally make a stout. But anyway.
So yes and no.
Right.
Yeah. Were they able to pick a best of show?
I think that you should watch and find out.
I think you should too. It's a 21-minute episode. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, you got the 21 minutes.
And you get some incredible moments that may or may not include feet and a damp dog.
Right.
Yeah. Any other notes on this episode of Cincy Brew Dads?
Cincy Brew Dads.
Before the sip count. Because, again, it is Kolsch night.
Kolsch night. No.
So we're gonna wrap stuff up. Yeah.
Wrap it up.
After 2 more recaps, that is.
Right.
Yeah. Matt took 37 sips.
All right. Very good, Matt.
Very, very good. And Ryan took, any guesses?
31.
35.
Ooh.
You were close. Good job. Good job, sir.
And then for those of you who don't know, I don't pull out the clicker.
He does not. I'm the only one that had that. I have dual clickers.
Although one
for Matt, one for Ryan, which sometimes gets very confusing.
when we went on the trip last weekend, wish I had the clicker.
Yeah.
For the Dollar Generals.
Yeah.
For the clicker.
Yep. That means in this 21-minute episode.
21.
72 sips.
Yow.
Or for our drinking game, 144 ounces or 9 pints.
Oof,
don't do that. You will die. Even if it's water, you will fuck up your electrolytes. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it.
Get some friends together and
then, share the challenge.
Right.
Share the game. It's better that way.
Right.
It's better that way.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and move on because we are taking so much. Like it's already been an hour.
It took 21 minutes to talk about a 21-minute podcast.
Yeah, that's not how that should go. Although I guess
how we do it.
We spent like 15 minutes talking about Matt's feet. So
I mean, it deserved that.
It did deserve it. I mean, great feet. You know, and normally I don't say that.
No, I'm not.
It's not. I'm not a foot person.
Look, I didn't ask you to think. I just asked if you wanted to.
No,
it's what
we should just move
I didn't
on.
tell you what to think. I just asked if you wanted to. That's what it is.
See, the problem is I start to think and then everything's off the rails because then I have a weird thought and I have to say it or I'll die.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
You see how that goes?
Well, you got a microphone, so might as well.
And everyone apparently has been enjoying the weird random shit for the last 5 years. They're still listening.
So.
Yeah.
Almost 20,000. Are we at 20,000 downloads yet?
I don't know. Let's find out. Because we need to waste more time than we already are.
Right.
All-time downloads 17.7K.
Okay.
440 in the last 30 days alone.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
5 yesterday.
It's all from Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris.
He probably did because he had to listen to something while he was driving up to Michigan, and why not listen to us? I wonder if he started with like the oldest episodes, or if he just went through
those are way
through
better.
random subjects, like random titles, and went, that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting.
You'd think on a career arc that things would get better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Chris, tell us, if you started at the oldest ones, were we better back then? No.
What's next, Julia?
Blake.
Blake.
We're going to talk about Blake's Craft Beer Podcast.
Here's the problem: it's a 2-hour podcast.
It was not quite 2 hours. It was like an hour 40.
Yeah, we don't have that kind of time.
No, especially not on Kosh night.
Kosh night.
So we are going to run through the notes. Both of our notes are pretty similar.
Yeah.
But this will still take longer than it needs to, so we need to get started. Episode 140, Hops in the Hanger, spelled with an E, panel. So like a clothes hanger.
Yeah.
Not an airplane hanger. So
Right,
hops
correct.
in the closet is
Hang her.
essentially. Yeah. It was a great. This was a phenomenal.
Did you remember
episode.
to list everybody that was on the podcast in the
Yes.
show notes?
Yes.
Okay, so he only does that when I'm on.
Your name's not
We'll
going to be
see in a couple weeks.
We'll see. We'll find out. Yes. Dan from Gravel Road, Wes from New Wales, and Alex, Blake's co-host. We're all on this show.
From Third Eye.
No, he's just Blake's co-host.
Oh, he's just Blake's co-host.
And tap dance instructor extraordinaire.
Except he kept saying, "We're bringing," you know.
There was a lot of we.
Yeah,
Yes.
we.
Yes. He is just all inclusive, and he includes the team.
Yeah.
Yes. He is not a one-man show anymore.
No.
So he can say we. It's fine.
Okay.
Now, if Dan was saying we, then I might
He and
wonder
Chicken
if
Nugget.
he's... Oh, good old Chicken Nugget, who is the most popular of their social media accounts.
Yeah.
I don't blame it. I like the Chicken Nugget account more than the Gravel Road account. I'll admit it.
Okay.
You still follow me with them. It's a cat.
We made a meat stout.
Chicken
Where's
Nugget.
Chicken Nugget?
What's Chicken Nugget's brother or sister's name? I don't remember if they have a social
Oh, I
media
definitely
account.
don't know.
I need to get back up there like ASAP and pet that kitty cat. Nothing better than a brewery cat. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
See, we're already. This is already off the rails. They talked a bit about home brewing and how Dan's helping to host pickup orders through the Homebrew Your Own Beer store and online sales.
I like how Dan handled the question very expertly.
Yes.
You know, Blake's like, how would you describe the craft beer scene now? And he's like, well, I don't fucking know. Like, and homebrewed since
I don't
like,
know. I haven't done this in a
since
long
the aughts,
time.
the 20 aughts. What are you talking about? How the hell would I know? Shit.
But it sounds like the Homebrew Your Own Beer store itself is relocating to Middletown. I couldn't tell if it's relocating like to be a part of Gravel Road, or
They made it sound like it's going to be a part of Gravel Road. Where are you going
right,
to put that?
or if Gravel Road is just going to be like a pickup location for online orders. But maybe the actual storefront is going to be somewhere else somewhere else in Middletown once they do.
They
Or,
made
I'm
it
sorry.
sound like it was there. I don't know.
Right. Wait, or I'm sorry, is Dan in Middletown or Dayton? I got confused.
Well, I know for a fact it's Middletown.
Middletown. If you know, you know. That's all I'm saying. Gravel Road, New Wales, they're ours. They are Cincinnati's. We own Middletown.
Right.
They belong to us. If your beer tastes terrible, make sure it tastes terrible year-round.
It's about consistency, folks.
Indeed.
That's what it is.
You've
It's
got to
about
be consistent.
Setting the expectation.
People need to know what they're going to get when they walk into your space.
Right.
Yes. What is a solicitor's license? It allows you to solicit, which basically means you can talk to someone about buying your beer. You can sell your beer, which is so fucking ridiculous.
I don't understand it because you're not even selling it.
No, you're just walking
So
to someone to
you-
say,
you
hey,
go to a beer
I
fest.
offer this. Yeah.
You go to a beer fest, you're a vendor, you work for the brewery.
Yes.
You can't pour the beer.
But yes.
That's
fine.
against the three-tier
That's fine.
system.
Sure,
You have
that's fine.
volunteers.
Whatever. That's fine.
I'm there representing the brewery. I have to have a solicitor's license to just tell you about the beer. I'm not selling you anything.
No, you're just
Telling you about it.
you're educating. That's
Yeah.
it.
Or you ask me.
Because they can walk away and not have any. You didn't sell, air quotes.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
I need to get one.
Hops in the Hanger, if you have never been, it adds something fun to Beer Fest that most Beer Fests don't have. It's something that's more than just your average beers. A lot of the breweries that come to Hops in the Hanger to solicit their beers, whatever, they do tend to bring something that isn't just their core offerings.
Right.
They'll have something that's
cool.
a little cool, that's a little, unexpected. And there's a freaking air show going on, weather permitting, obviously. If it's super windy, super whatever, the Red Bull guys aren't going to be flying around doing incredible feats of
There's always the risk of
terrifying.
death too.
Sure,
So
yeah,
I mean, you
yeah,
might
yeah.
as well go.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what could be better than like holding your breath every time the planes do a loop-de-loop and just, oh gosh,
Exactly.
Terrifying. It's
You
awesome.
want to be able to
It's
say,
awesome.
I was there.
Yes. They talked about the money grab that is paying $55 for any new beer name or ABV change or variant or any little minute thing that might change about your beer or the label, or it's the same damn beer but now I need a keg collar and not just a thing. You have to pay $55 for each and every instance. And that is beyond unfair to these small businesses where you have, big beer that only makes one yellow beer. They're only paying once, even though they have so many more things out there. These craft breweries that have one beer and then they decide for an event like Hops in the Hanger, I'm going to do an adjuncted version of this one beer, just a sixth of it, just like a small amount of it. Technically, they have to pay another $55 because they have a different version of that beer for this, one instance.
Yep.
And it's bullshit, it's stupid, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple. If you do it at the tank, you got to register it, you got to pay. If you do it at the tap, you don't have to do that.
So if you have a Randall, you don't have to do it.
Don't have to do it. If you decide to take your double IPA and pour half of it into a glass and take your 6% IPA and pour half of that into a glass and call it something different, you don't have to register that.
Gotcha.
You can call it something different.
Okay.
Now, I would say it's kind of silly.
Well, yeah, absolutely
But,
it is.
But you don't have to register that
Yeah.
as its own beer.
I could understand if you are printing labels with the intent to put it into like distribution, stuff like that. But if it's like a one-off for a charity release, or you know what I mean, like I don't like. Is your intent to package and sell more than X number of cases? Well, no, we're only doing 6 cases of this for, someone's wedding or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, you don't need to pay the $55 for that.
That's the thing.
You know what I mean? Like,
the example you gave is exactly spot on. It's the same example they gave in the podcast, which is you're having an anniversary. You're going to go ahead and adjunct your stout 3 different ways. You're going to do 3 different six barrels of it. You have to register those 3 different ones at $55 a pop. And you've got 5.1 gallons in each of those sextiles.
right.
So, I mean,
It's stupid.
you just
Are you going to make $55
destroyed.
off of those 6,
Yeah,
depending on what? Right. It's
you just totally foobarred anything you're going to make off of that keg.
Wes talked about what it's like to become TikTok famous.
Yeah, Wes, what's it like?
Yeah, let us know. And are you getting invites to things?
I bet Wes is getting invites.
He probably is getting invites to all
Yeah.
kinds of things. Wes, if you are,
to the Republican National Convention.
oh, yeah. I bet he would love that. Love that. Yeah, that's, Wes, feel free to throw something at Mark next time you see him.
Right, throw that.
There was
Thank you for the love, by the way. They did shout out the pod.
Yeah. Always appreciate that. There was a great conversation about brewery overhead and trying to pay for it with $5 pints. That
Can't do
was, yeah, and that was a spectacular behind the curtain discussion that they had. So if you are
Yeah.
curious about kind of the state of craft beer and why the cost of pints are going up and how, well, maybe if they have $5 pints, they could sell more of them and then that would help.
No.
It doesn't work that way.
You can't outrun that way.
Right. And this was a great conversation that really helped to highlight the reasons why you can't try to say, well, just keep the costs low and hope that you have the volume of those lower cost pints to make up the difference in that. Wonderful conversation. It was spectacular. They also talked about what makes a beer craft, or I guess more specifically, what doesn't make a beer craft. If you're just mixing a couple things from a couple different tubs and just stirring it up, is that really craft?
I think that they, depending on the person, can talk themselves both in and out of the same, the answer on either side of the coin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Are we still in a craft beer pay-to-play model? Which I thought that was a brilliant way to describe the period in craft beer where it wasn't people that were passionate about craft beer, home brewers that were opening up breweries, but it was investors that really didn't care. They're just like, oh, craft beer's big. I'll make money by just opening up a brewery. So basically, that
those are people that didn't know
yeah,
shit.
Exactly, and how well are they doing now? So are we still in that model, or are things kind of falling back to where breweries that are open or that are opening seem to be under ownership more so by people that are actually passionate about the craft and not just, oh, I have a shit ton of money. This is a little, a fun little side gig for me to just play around with, even though I'm not really into this as much as, someone who has literally put their blood, sweat, and tears into making a pint of beer.
Well, I mean, on one hand, you could definitely say that at some point, if you didn't really have the passion, that you were going to end up losing the stomach for it. Mm-hmm. But a couple of hard years can sometimes kick the passion out of you.
Sure.
I mean, that could happen.
Oh yeah.
too.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm not necessarily saying that person that started with passion versus someone that just started with thoughts of, gold coins in their heads,
right,
wouldn't end up at the same path or at the same destination. Mm-hmm. But what I would say is that somebody who started with the passion might be able to weather storms, find the right people, continue to work passionately, and as one day turns to the next and 1 week turns to the next and one anniversary goes to the next, they can look back and say all of the things that they've done with their passion and with the people around them. They can celebrate, hopefully, a 10-year anniversary and then be able to take a deep breath and say, you know what, I think we can probably do this for another 10 years.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
All right. And then the last two notes that I have, craft beer isn't a revolution. It's a renaissance.
I think that's an interesting.
I love that.
Interesting way of putting it.
But when they explained it, makes a ton of sense.
So much of 10, 15 years ago was about trying to find beer with flavor, was trying to get it from people that had passion. So much of it was giving a middle finger to big beer and the shitty liquid that they were putting out that people were seeking out something with more flavor and more intention. And then I do agree with somebody's comment that they said at some point craft beer got a little pretentious. It did.
Oh, yeah.
It did. And then big beer tried to take advantage of that, where we don't fruit the beer. And, you see the commercials with them pouring beers into like Glencairn glasses and with people that are bearded and have buffalo check flannel on and, taking advantage of this pretentiousness. It hasn't been that in a long time, and I think part of what for advanced craft beer scenes has pushed that forward is that more and more I see places hiring people that have no experience behind the bar, that have no experience with craft beer, and that have really no experience in hospitality other than their friendly people.
Yeah.
And the reason places are willing to take a chance on that is because by far the chip that we all have that's easiest to play is one of the ones that's hardest for a lot of people too, which is to just be friendly.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much easier to just be friendly than it is to just ignore somebody or be an a-hole. In most cases.
Yeah.
There are those people that are just naturally a-hole-ish.
Oh, yeah.
But what that does is that means that the people that do hire those people have to take the time and continue always to coach up and continually educate on what it is that you're doing and remind them of the purpose of what you're doing it for, which is to be a warm, welcoming, hospitable place where people can sample your offerings.
Right.
And hopefully gain a loyal following.
Makes sense. Last note that I have is about Hops in the Hangar. If you are listening to this episode as it goes live, so either Thursday or Friday, it is this weekend, August 22nd, 2026, 4 to 9 p.m. If you have a VIP ticket, 5 to 9 p.m. for general admission, go to Hops in the Hangar, HANGAR.com for all the information, all the details, and to get your tickets.
Should go. I mean, somebody might die.
Someone might die. Josh and I went the very first year that they had Hops in the Hangar, and it was a great time. The only reason we haven't been in several years is
it was probably hot as fuck.
It is. It was hot as fuck, and it's a drive, and there's just been stuff going on that weekend for the last couple years.
Shit, you can go to Oktoberfest celebration this weekend.
I know. Yeah. Go to thegnarlygnome.com/Oktoberfest maybe, and you can find a list of all the Oktoberfest celebrations, festivals.
Figure it out.
Yes. Or just scroll social media. Go to your favorite brewery, bar, tap room, whatever, their social media pages.
Go to your favorite place
and look,
and follow them.
Yes.
Because
and find it.
Because Facebook specifically has stopped pushing all of these places as suggestions to you. They even cover that.
Yeah, they even talk about shadow banning places that sell alcohol or that talk about alcohol. Yeah.
So if you want to know what's going on in a place, follow them.
Yes, and they also mentioned that because of that, people's websites have become more important because if you're not getting push this information, people are going to check the website.
Check the website.
All right, you good to roll through the last show that we have notes on? Excellent. The weekly point.
TWP.
You know the Gnome, and he's not here. Sucks to be him.
We say it sucks to be him because he's not around us.
Because he's not here. Yeah.
But he's out in an invited event for Sam Adams' Oktoberfest kickoff event. He's probably just walking around like,
Stein in each hand. But you know what? I bet he's having a terrible time because we're not there.
Well, we weren't invited
in. No, to there. Well, but we know.
We could see it.
We see, yes. We were. It's
very clear designation.
Through the glass.
Where there were the haves and have-nots.
Correct.
And we were on the side of the the haves were in there, and we were not.
I don't. I'm kind of getting sad, so I don't. Can we not?
You had the gnarly gnome in there.
Can we not talk about? No. Can we just? Can we not talk about them? Can we?
Hilarious Scales.
Mullet Review.
Cincy Brew Dads. All of them were in there.
I don't feel like doing this anymore, Micah. What has it gotten us?
What do you mean, life? No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not that.
I was worried.
No. That's a little dramatic. For not getting invited to a beer event? That's not the be-all, end-all.
I was hoping that's not where you were going. I'm like, it's just a beer event.
No. I was talking about the podcast, because what good is a podcast if we're not getting invited to stuff and getting free shit?
I don't know. There's almost 20,000 downloads out there, the people that have listened to us at least once.
And it's kind of fun.
That's what I say. It's kind of fun.
And I guess it's not like we're doing something like reviewing beer or brewery, something that actually
Maybe that's the part.
that actually like
Maybe that's the part we're missing.
encourages invites to stuff, because we're not promoting anyone other than content creators. And normally,
Yeah, but they don't invite us. They don't invite us to anything.
Yes, they do.
Oh, who did that?
Joe and Caroline for their 100th anniversary that none of us remember, except for the Thomas
I
part.
remember it. What else were we invited to?
We were invited to Utopias. The Utopias
Yeah,
release.
we were.
invited
Okay.
to that. We
Elijah.
have been
We were
invited
invited to
to.
Elijah's.
Yes, we have been.
Sorry, I couldn't make that.
Me either. It was with the electricity going at this whole.
You had a lot of shit going
Let
on.
me tell you guys, our wonderful listeners.
Listen
let me
to this.
tell you about
You guys are going to think she's making this shit
the
up.
week that we have had. So it started with last Tuesday when we recorded. That was when that big ass storm rolled
Yep.
through Cincinnati. Well, like everywhere from Kentucky, Indiana, all like the entire world.
I
basically.
showed up and you told me that Josh was at home and you had lost power.
Yes, Josh had texted me around 3:30 in the afternoon saying the power was out, and I'm like, okay, well, if you get bored, just get an Uber up here to Higher Gravity Summit Park, and there's power up here. Surprisingly, I don't know how the power stayed on up here. Get home
That
after
kind of shit happens up here, not on the west side.
exactly.
Just letting you know.
So get home from recording. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember what time it was. Power's still out. Notification from Duke is like, maybe it'll be on by midnight. Still not on by midnight. We did not get power onto the house until Thursday morning at like 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning. So, of course, everything in the fridge we had to get rid of, all that stuff. We're like, well, this kind of sucks. And then, Thursday was just, whatever, just kind of catching up on, laundry and trying to just making a list. Okay, what do we need to replace in the fridge? What do we need to get rid of? Do all that. And then Friday, Josh had a work incident that he had to work on to where he ended up doing almost a 24-hour shift. So Friday, 6 a.m. to almost 6 a.m. Saturday. So he slept most of the day Saturday, but that was our anniversary. We still ended up going out to Mad Tree 2.0. Which
How many years?
11.
That's awesome.
11 years of annoying the hell out of each other.
I saw
great.
the
post.
The post.
Yeah, we were talking when we were at 2.0, and I said, wait a second, was 1.0 the first craft brewery that we ever went to together? And he's like, I'm pretty sure it was. I'm like, that's kind of cool that we're here for 11. So
Yeah.
we did that, and then we went to Factory 52 for dinner after that, and stopped by Braxton. Had a good time there, and
Did you go to the roof?
I didn't go to the roof.
Oh, okay.
We sat on the inside area where there was a little bit of air conditioning because it was still pretty humid, and after a couple days without power, we're like, we're still gonna enjoy air conditioning. Right. So, and then Sunday was fine, just grocery shopping, stuff like that, and then Monday, I'm driving home from work, and I get an automated call from Cincinnati Waterworks that said, we have shut down the water main on your street, and we expect it to be down or off for 8 hours, which would be 11 o'clock at night. And I went, you have got to be kidding me. Can I have a full week without some utility being shut down? So I'm like, God.
Had you had warning, you could have filled your bathtub with water so that you could flush the toilet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Luckily, the water was back on, I think it was by 8 o'clock, so not quite as long, but still, it was just one of those, seriously?
Right.
Like, can we just...
Right.
It was fine. I mean, there are a lot of people who had it whose power was out a lot longer than that, and there are a lot of people that their every day is worse than that. I mean, this is still first world problem complaining that I am doing.
Oh yeah,
it sucked, I mean,
yeah, but that's what we live in is first world.
Right.
So, I mean,
I mean,
these problems.
Right. Josh and I still had places, family, that we could go to that had power if it was becoming, a real issue.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
If you needed a shower, if you got stinky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, for the power, I mean, it was just cold showers, which sucked. But I mean, it was like, it was fine. It was fine. We suffered through it.
Oh, yeah. You made it.
We did. All right. The Weekly Pint, episode 327. Just one thing, which I don't remember if he talked about one thing.
The one thing.
The one thing, just the one thing? I don't know. I kind of zoned out through part of it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, just
But I
the
still
one
took
thing.
some notes, yes.
Rum.
The Rummination for his Rummer, Summer of Rum, you know. I'm workshopping the name. Gnome can decide if he wants to use it or not. I'll just charge him a small $5 monthly fee to use the idea if he likes it.
It's good.
He had a cocktail. He made a Jungle Bird,
Yeah.
which looked gorgeous.
Looked good. Yeah.
Looked very, very good. I wonder what it would be like made with Aperol instead of Campari, though.
Probably would have tasted better.
Probably. One way to find out.
Yeah. They probably have all those
They
ingredients here.
probably do, but we don't have time for that.
No.
We don't even really have time. This is
Both
so
night.
long. Gosh, night, we don't even have time to talk about the Weekly Pint, but we're going to do it anyway because that is our job. That is what we are here to do.
Right.
There may be too many packaged Oktoberfest for a clean head-to-head bracket to start with for Gnome's Oktoberfest quest. So round one is most likely going to be determined by a spreadsheet. Which, you know what?
Totally fine.
Whatever. Honestly, people complain like, oh, you should do it like this. You should do it like that. You should put in non-Cincinnati,
Do your
blah,
own.
blah, 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 blah.
You
It
can do
is
your
his
own.
quest.
Yeah, do your own.
And then compare your winners to Gnome's winners and just see how
Right.
similar your palates are. Like, what did
Right.
you think?
And yours would be wrong. His would be right.
His would be right. And
But at least
There
you
you go.
understand how this whole process works.
there is so much effort that he puts into this every single year. Like, some people go, oh, well, he just gets to drink Oktoberfest beer for like 2 months straight. It's the logistics and all. Like, I don't know that I would want to do it.
It's one of those things. I mean,
That's so stressful,
It's
you know?
it's like a duck in a pond, right? You don't see how fast the legs are moving underneath. It's one of
It
those
looks like
things
he's
where
just gliding across.
yeah,
but
he's having fun. He's having Oktoberfest. There's no bad ones, right? There's
Right.
ones that are better than the others, and
Sure,
there's ones
sure.
that he would drink again, or ones that he wouldn't drink again. It's a good time. There's a lot behind the scenes that goes into making that happen.
Right.
It's a lot of work, and although it's laborious, he's not complaining about how much work goes into it.
Sometimes
he
he
loves
does.
the process, and he loves to have an outcome.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Gnome borked the cork trying to make his cocktail.
yeah, and he said it was a new bottle too.
Yeah, it
That's
was.
really weird.
He opened it a couple weeks ago on the show. So Dr. Bird loses a point from being one of his new favorite rums
Bird's the word.
because of the corkening.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was just a bad cork, or
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, that has to
I
be
don't
it
know.
on a fresh bottle.
Rheingeist has teamed up with the Bengals, which is super cool.
You know who else did?
Who else did?
Garage beer.
Yes, this is true.
Like Brewbound actually covered some of this stuff. It's like, notice.
Yes.
There's very specific language.
Yes.
They say that these are they are a partner.
Partner, yes.
Nobody is the exclusive partner.
Correct. Oh, does it make a play to have Rheingeist viewed as the Cincinnati brewery? Like, does this kind of make is this trying to set up a situation where when someone says, oh, do you know much about Cincinnati beer, the first thing people think of is Rheingeist because of this?
Do you think people think of Shiner whenever somebody says Austin, Texas?
I don't. No.
I
think if they
I don't know
do,
if
they
there's
do,
a bunch
and they
of
don't.
examples of that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so either. I think that.
Do you think of Golden, Colorado when you think of Coors Light?
I don't, but if you're like, oh, do you think of any beer when you think of Golden, Colorado? Like, if you associate, like, if you ask about, or are there any beers you associate with Cincinnati, then I might, but it's not an immediate association. Like, you don't give me a city name, and the first thing I think of is going to be a beer. 9 times out of 10. It's not.
Well, I think that there's complications to that, and I don't
Sure,
mind.
sure.
I don't mind at all. This for Rheingeist, I think it's great. But someplace like Asheville, someone would go Wicked Weed. It's like, oh yeah, Asheville. But there's so many other places that you could do that to.
Right.
Burial, Asheville.
Right.
Right.
Some people would say Cincinnati, and they would say urban because of the gadgets. Some people
Sure.
would say Mad Trees. I mean, it's. Some people would say Little Kings. It's. Yeah, I think this will absolutely expand the familiarity with the Rheingeist name, but I don't know if that's going to make Rheingeist, air quotes, the Cincinnati brewery.
Does that mean that Bud Light does not have an affiliation with the Bengals, or they do?
Oh, I'm sure they still do.
So, because Bud Light has an affiliation with like 28...
almost all the teams.
Almost all the teams where they have
the packaging
a printed
and all the
can for the team.
I can't imagine that they would stop doing that.
So the Bengals have Bud Light, Garage Beer, and Rheingeist.
Sure, why not? I'm sure that there are people that might not normally buy a can of Bud Light, but they do when the Bengals logo is on the can.
I think that's silly, but that's fine.
But you know what happens.
Sure.
There are people that are like, normally I wouldn't buy this, but I love the Bengals, or I love whatever, team, musical group, whatever it is, they're on it. So I'm going to buy it at least this once to support my team, my this, my that. It's going to happen.
Sure.
Someone might not normally drink Cincy Light, but they'll see the tiger stripes and go, I'm going to buy it this once. And, maybe that means that they'll keep on buying it because they go, oh, okay, I actually like this. Same with Garage Beer. I don't know about that craft stuff, but this is in a 5-gallon bucket with stripes on it. That's cool. I'm going to buy it. You know what I mean?
I could almost accept the fact that somebody would buy it just for the bucket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, it's a brilliant marketing
because
point.
The bucket...
Absolutely. You get a bucket.
After the cans are gone,
yeah, you
still have a bucket.
Yeah. All right, a couple more notes here because, again, this is going fucking long. Let's see. He opened up an esoteric Pilsner, which was a beautiful-looking beer.
Looked really good.
Looked absolutely spectacular. Gnome talked about how he went to Beer and Sweat, and it reminded him of how much he loves the homebrewing community, which I do want to try to go next year. Again, I wanted to go.
Put it on the calendar.
I wanted to go this year.
You know what? Beer and Sweat, reach out.
Yeah, let us know. Maybe give us an invite. I don't know.
We can interview what's his name on the pod.
The guy with the stuff.
Yeah, the guy
Brian.
with the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Apparently, that's all you need to do. If you're Cincy Brew Dads, you interview them, and then you show up at
and you get
your own fucking booth. To do what? You didn't need a solicitor's license. What are you doing there?
Oh, that's true. Because it is a private club event.
Yeah.
Yes. No solicitor's license needed. There is a new bar opening in Cincinnati, the Bar Rosso. The entire food menu consists of nothing but steak, fries, bread, and salad. I'm in.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm in. Sounds spectacular. Garage Beer Apple, or Gapple, is here.
Okay.
It tastes just like any other apple light beer.
I'll take your word for it.
It's fine. It's not really my thing, but it's
not my thing.
It has a place.
I will say this: back in 2012, Red's Apple Ale was so much more prominent than it is now.
Does it still exist? I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
You can get it.
Okay.
It's not far from the Garage Beer.
Okay. I don't really look for it because there's so many other apple beers out there. You know what I mean? They all just blend together.
Had a phase where I was housing Red's Apple Ale.
Nice.
That was a long time ago.
Very nice.
Yeah.
You know what? You could probably just warm up some apple beer and put a little cinnamon up in whatever, and be like, "Hey, there you go, cider."
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. Make it a little toddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And then we ended the weekly pint with learning that Kentucky doesn't just make bourbon, but they also provide some very highly sought after caviar.
If you see some,
Paddlefish.
Julia, grab some. If I see some, I'll grab some.
Okay.
We'll bring it.
And we'll try some roe.
We'll have some shrimp.
Shrimp.
We'll have some of the roe from Kentucky.
And we'll find the fanciest Pilsner that they have, and we will feast like kings.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet Party Source
Maybe
has.
bring some grapes.
Kentucky. Oh, yes. Yes.
Some
cheeses. Well, you can have.
I can still bring cheese.
You can bring. Yeah.
Bring cheese for people.
Okay.
Some.
What else is fancy?
Some crackers.
Yeah.
Some of those. Some really nice crackers.
Nice. Yeah. Like chicken and a biscuit. Those are fancy crackers.
Are they?
They're expensive.
Okay.
Expensive-ish. Yeah.
Tasty?
Yeah, they're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably coated in butter though. So that could be problematic.
Yeah, I can't have that.
I'll let you handle the biscuits, the crackers, just to make sure.
The biscuits.
The biscuits.
You remember
because most of it, because because I have a feeling most of what I'll
You
pick.
post a video link.
Are-
Taste the biscuits.
If I can find it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you can find it.
I'm pretty sure I can. Yeah.
I believe I probably have it queued up.
Do you have any other notes on this episode of The Weekly Pint before the sniff and sip count? And we wrap up this episode that should have been much shorter than it is.
No.
All right. In this episode of The Weekly Pint, Gnome took 3 sniffs of his 2 different beverages.
Okay.
And he took, any guesses on the number of sips? It was a cocktail, and he did not finish on video his Pilsner.
I think I'm going on low on this one. I'm going to go 8.
Very close, 9.
Okay.
Almost there, but you did not go over, so Price is Right rules.
There we go.
You win. That means in this...
I'm a wiener.
You're a wiener. That means in this 1 hour and 20-ish minute episode,
Yes.
there were 12 countables, which means 24 ounces or 1.5 pints.
Okay.
I could do that.
Yeah.
I could do that. I mean, I
Yeah.
haven't. I had a 12-ounce can of Franz. We've been recording for 1 hour and 49 minutes, and I still have, 4 ounces left in the glass? Because, Jesus Christ, I talk too much.
Well, it's kind of what
That's kind of what we do.
we're here to do.
That's
But, when we have more people, it gets spread out a little bit more.
This is true. This is true. Did you have any other notes about anything we talked about before we pack up and get the hell out of here?
Just go and support the places you like.
Yes.
Follow them on social media. Get out and spend your dollars when you can at the places that you want to see around. It's super important. The other thing is that if you ever have an interest in getting into the business, talk to the places that you like to go to. And places are going to succeed with that sort of support. And so please go and do that.
Indeed. With that being said, if you like what we have done tonight, go to truthbeerpod.com for links to all the things, including the social media that we are terrible about posting anything to. I'll say it again. I'll try to get better at that. So maybe we'll get an invite to something.
Maybe.
I don't know. If we're not,
I don't know.
if not, that's not what we're here for. It'd be cool, but you know what?
Right.
We still have a great time anyway.
Yes.
And if you want to hear unedited versions of the things that we talk about that I normally cut for the general public, patreon.com/truthbeerpod. At least once a month, the free members get one unedited, almost unedited. I take out the silences most of the time. A month you'll get that. If you want to throw a couple bucks our way, every single week you get the mostly unedited versions. Again, all I cut out are the silences. Good luck to you, and if you think we have chaos in the public episodes, good Lord, you're in for a surprise when you hear what
Right.
what is not cut out. With that being said,
Yeah.
Marco?
Stop by one day and figure it out.
Oh, God. They'll never listen to us again. Well, what are you going to be doing next Tuesday?
I think doing this here.
Sounds good. I'll see
Cheers.
you there.
See you then.
Cheers.